People walking around Millennium Square today will have noticed a new addition to the area. An energy tree has been constructed in the area to try and get people to engage with solar energy in a more interesting way.
Well, we initiated it about 3 years ago, and we did it because demand energy equality is all about educational engagement around energy. So energy is abstract and intangible. You can't touch it, you can't feel it, you experience light, you experience heat, but you don't necessarily sort of like experience electricity itself or the gas for heating. So the theory goes that if you can get your hands dirty and actually understand what electricity or energy is, then you're more likely to be able to then reduce your consumption of it and use it in a more sort of sustainable way.
An eye-catching feature of the tree are its leaves, which are made from solar energy panels. These were constructed by Bristol people who are recovering from alcohol and drug addictions with the help of Bristol Drugs Project.
People who've got involved have learnt, small steps, like how electricity works. They've built little circuits, and then they've built these fabulous solar leaves on the energy tree. And in a sense, recovery is also about taking small steps, things becoming a habit, and then actually just becoming a way of life. So it seems like there's just a really good kind of synergy between it. And looking at this fantastic tree, it's something for people to be really proud of being part of.
The design of the tree was drawn up by artist John Packer, who used it as a way of combining his love of science and arts together. It is also one of the reasons it was built on Millennium Square, so it could be used together with At Bristol.
It's really delightful that At Bristol worked with us in siting this here, and it's added all sorts of new dimensions to the project in terms of how the public interacts with public art. Public art is usually something that's at a very great distance from people. They feel kind of somewhat alienated from it, that they have to sort of have quite a degree of art awareness in order to understand what they're seeing before them. So the point of this is to be highly engaging. People basically sort of come here, look at it, and sort of get it. It's an analogy of a tree, and it's we've only had positive comments so far, which is pretty rare for a public sculpture.
I'm Jack on Millennium Square for In Bristol TV.